Here with Nate Ament, like you're praying to God at Nike Hoop Summit practice. Been here a couple of days now, just wrapped up a scrimmage. Kind of take it back, just finished up a really successful high school career. Someone that's developed a lot each year, stayed loyal to your high school program at Highland. Looking back over your high school career, what stands out the most to you and kind of the memories you built and the progression with your guys at Highland?
I mean, first things first, it's just good to see me come from my public school all the way to Highland. I mean, my freshman year, I was averaging like 0.3 points a game to having such a great senior year. But for me, what stands out to me is we had, obviously our team wasn't the most notable. We didn't have the most notable players. So getting presented with a challenge like a 50-game schedule, playing some of the best teams like AJ, Darren, some of the guys over here, and coming out with a 43-7 record is just huge for me. A big thing for me going into this season was I really wanted to help my teammates get recruited to the next level. And I even if that doesn't happen, I know that they got better over the course of the season. So I'm just glad to have those guys on my team and glad to have the record we had.
Definitely. You mentioned you guys played a hell of a schedule. You might be a local high school, but you played a national schedule. We got to see one of the better games this season in high school at Hoop Hall. Got a great win over Prolific, #1 team in the country at the time. I think you showed a little bit of everything there as well. What did it mean to, like you said, bring those guys along, help them get more exposure and perform in those games?
It meant everything to me. It was so deserving for us because we worked so hard in the offseason. We're so hard in practice. We spent a week scouting their team. It was just so not only deserving for us and our teammates, but it meant so much to our community back home. Us being a small private school like Highland in a small town like Warrenton, you could tell that meant a lot to the community. We had so we have to wear uniforms. You have to wear uniforms. So after the day we beat them, we got like a casual dress day where you had to wear uniforms. So I mean, it just meant a lot to the community, a lot to our school. I'm just glad we could perform with it. And obviously my teammates came through. I didn't have one of the best games, but we had like 5 people double digits. So it just shows how much the work came through for us.
What was the fit?
Fit for me, I just had some Highland merch on to show my school spirit.
Always a team guy.
For sure.
So more of a late bloomer compared to some of these guys, right? Skill set wise, where do you think you've gained the most comfortability over the past, let's say 12, 16 months?
I think I've got more comfortable with people being, guarding these super close, handling the ball outside the 3-point line. That's always been a kind of a skill set of mine, but, going to the next level is going to be better defenders, bigger guys, stronger guys. So, I've just spent a lot of time in the weight room getting stronger and I getting bumped off my line. And obviously, I've just been, trying to develop my point guard skills, coming off ball screens, making the right reads. Obviously got a lot of ways to go, so I'm just excited for my next levels of where I go and just keep going.
Playing at Highland, you got a lot of doubles thrown at you over the years. You think you've gotten way more comfortable, like you said, not getting knocked off your foot, but also those passing reads.
Absolutely, just slowing the game down, seeing every read.
Gotcha. And then defensively, I think that's maybe another thing. Do you think that's kind of helped you defensively? Seeing the floor, not only just covering ground, but anticipating things, using your instincts, get deflections, getting open floor?
Absolutely. I mean, when you see it on offense, you kind of helps to, read it out on defense, where the next rotations are going to be. We're going to be in gaps, helping my teammates. And obviously with Highland, we do that out a lot. So, that's just helped my game more than more.
You talk about bringing those guys along in Highland. You're more of a calm, steady guy. How do you think you've evolved maybe as a leader throughout your time in high school?
First year at Highland was a little rocky my junior year. I was kind of shying away from it. My senior year, I kind of, grew into a leader for my team, and I knew I had to do that if I really wanted to win. So, just like it was my last year, my senior year, and I knew if we wanted to win, I had to be that guy. My teammates were, willing to accept that, but they were also willing to push me, so it just kind of grew me all the more as a leader.
At Nike Hoop Summit, kind of the last big-time stop with USA Basketball before, heading off to college. What does it mean to you to be a part of the USA Basketball family over the past couple years?
Well, it means a lot. To be a part of such a historic program, representing your country, playing alongside some of the best guys in the world, playing, below and the USA Olympic team and being able to wear the same jersey as them, it just means everything to me. I'm just super grateful and super, honored to be able to wear this jersey.
Definitely. I feel like something I've noticed is, man, you're always so comfortable firing off those DHOs. You think that's the most dangerous part of your game?
It's definitely up there for sure. I worked out a lot with my trainer. I worked out a lot at school. Just shoot it before the double comes, shoot it before people close out is just something we rap out a lot.
Gotcha. We might have talked about this back in the summer, but you're obviously a student of the game. You're trying to improve on and off the floor. Who are some players maybe you don't compare yourself to or pro comp and all that? Maybe some guys you'd like to learn from or a certain move you take here, take there?
Right now, I love Cade Cunningham's game. He's obviously a huge point guard. kind of just willingness team to wins, and playing every position. He's a big guy like me, so I'm trying to study his game a lot, coming off ball screens, playing with pace, coming in transition. That's something I study a lot. Paolo as well. Obviously, we're like 100 pounds difference in size, but he's someone I study a lot for sure too.
And a high school career, what are you most looking forward to over the next couple months?
For me, next couple months, I don't know about looking forward to. I mean, I am looking forward to it. Just working out in the gym every day, really sharpening my axe before I get to college. Working hard so that when I get there, I'm prepared. I'm not behind. I'm just looking forward to some summer runs. Playing pickup with some of my boys, and really just get ready before I head off to college.
Got you. Last question. Appreciate your time. You're someone, you've gotten a lot of attention. You've earned that attention. Probably been in communication with a lot of, respected people in basketball. Who's someone that's given you like some really good advice recently?
Like I said, Paolo, I sat down with him and talked with him. We were just sitting down. Him, Mike Miller. They tell me a lot about the game. Obviously, just how to attack it, how to work on my body. I got in the gym with Mike Miller to just working on my shooting. He's obviously improved my shooting a lot, but Paolo kind of gave me a lot of knowledge about off the court stuff. Keeping my head steady, making sure that I'm just attacking every day the same, and kind of what it looks like a couple years down the road if I get to the league, what I'm gonna be seeing when I'm there.